What's going on, guys? Paradox AP here, and welcome to the sixth video in the series Java Programming Tutorials for Beginners. And in this video I'll be showing you guys how to create a program to test for prime number. And I'm sure most of you guys already know what prime number is, and if you don't, it's just a number which only has two factors, 1 and itself. So like for example 2, 3 and 5 only have two factors like 1 and itself, and non-prime numbers like 4, 8, which has like three factors or two or more basically. So without wasting much time, let's go ahead and get started. Already have created a class. I'm gonna call it prime. You can call it whatever you want. I just feel like calling it prime. And this time I'm gonna use a different approach. I'm gonna create two separate classes. One is gonna be the main class, and the second one's gonna be the runner class. And you'll see why I'm creating two different classes later in this video. But without wasting much time, let's go ahead and get started. So for this we need some instance data, instance variables, oh, variables, there we go. Private int num, private boolean result. And as always, these are variables, so you can name it anything you want. And by the way, this green thing right here is called a comment. If you guys already don't know that, it just makes like the program code more easier to understand for the reader, and it's totally ignored by the compiler. So that is for the instance data. And then we need a constructor. There we go. And the constructor is always public, and it has the same name as class. So if the class is called prime, then the constructor has to be prime. That is the rule. And for num, I'm just gonna say int num, and inside the constructor I'm just gonna say this dot num equals num, and result equals false. And let's go ahead and create a method or function to test for prime. So I'm just gonna call it public boolean is prime, and it should return this boolean variable called result. So basically what this function is gonna do is it's gonna test this number and check if it's prime or not. If it is prime, then it's gonna return true, otherwise it is gonna return false. And we might need some temporary variables here. Int count should be equal to 1, and then we need a for loop for int I equals 2, I less than or equal to num I plus plus, and then if num mod I equals 0, count plus plus. And here we can just say, I think we don't even need result, we can just say return count equals 2. So let me go ahead and explain this code to you guys. So basically what this code is saying is that if, let's begin with this if statement, if the number is divisible by I, which is a number between 2 and this number here, then it's gonna add, then it's basically a factor of num, so it's gonna increase the value of count by 1. And if count is 2, then basically the number is prime, and if it's anything other than 2, like less than or greater than 2, then it's not prime. So there we go, that's the method for that's the code for the prime class. But we aren't done yet. We can't actually run this program because this doesn't have a main class. And as you remember, I told you earlier that we might have to create another class, the tester class. So let's go ahead and create that tester class. File, new class, and I'm gonna call it prime tester. And this class is gonna contain a main method, public static void main string args, string args, and we need scanner too, so let's go ahead and import scanner, create a scanner object. Scanner scan equals new scanner system.n, and we have to import scanner too, so let's go ahead and import java.util.scanner. There we go. And now we're gonna create an instance of the prime class. So how we are gonna do that is we're gonna say prime, it's just like the scanner, but for instead of scanner you're just gonna say prime equals new prime. And before this, I think we need a print statement. Sys out, enter a number, and int n equals scan dot next int. And now we can pass this value and write into the parentheses to the constructor of this class right here. And then we can just say sys out n plus is prime equals plus prime dot is prime. So there we go. That is it for the prime tester. Now let's go ahead and test this class and see how it's gonna look. And there we have it. Enter our number. Let's try, I don't know, 7. 7 is prime equals true. Let me add a space right here. There we go. Let's try 19 is prime equals true. And then let's try 100. Obviously 100 is not prime, so it's false. Let's try 101 is prime. So there we have it, guys. This is the program for to test for prime numbers, and you can actually merge the two classes, but I just wanted to show you guys a different approach too. But if you're more comfortable with like merging them to one class, that is fine too. You can do that. And that's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll post the code to GitHub so you guys can look at it maybe if you don't get it from the video. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, don't forget to send me $1 million in the mail. See you guys, bye.